welcome to Knowledge Enlightenment Podcast. I actually appreciate you. I hope the previous episodes were so interesting and so fascinating. I hope that they actually created some sort of perspective and some sort of cleansing or reference in anything that you had in mind or any form of calibration. So, but either way, today's episode, we're going to be focusing on the three biggest enemies of success. We know that the three biggest enemies of success are very effective. So the first one, what we're going to have is the comfort zone. This is one of the most effective situations that a lot of people are facing out there. So this one is very effective. So guys, I would literally appreciate you that you guys take this into consideration. So what is comfort zone? A comfort zone is a person that feels contented with their situation. They feel satisfied with where they actually find themselves. So, but in the long run, remember that things are changing. So if you find yourself very comfortable in that situation, it's going to be very effective. People who are in the comfort zone is people who fear change. It's people who doesn't want to embrace change. But either way, it's boring because at the end of the day, things are going to change either way, you like it or not. So why don't you teach yourself to be comfortable with change? Because change is the only thing that can make a person to become better. You know, so majority of people, they like doing the very same habits. You know, sitting, drinking, chilling. You know, so why don't you break the comfort zone and teach yourself to learn new things every day? Why should you always go to work every single day and not learn from the work that you're working every day? So a lot of people, they just do things for a salary. So that's a comfort zone, because you always know that every month you're gonna get a salary. You understand? So there's a lot that you can do with the money that you get every month. But a lot of people, they just be comfortable as long as they're able to eat and all those things. They don't worry about how to make the money to make them be able to travel. So comfort zone is very effective. You find that you do the same thing every day. You don't learn. You don't use the money to teach yourself to do certain things. So that's very effective. So comfort zone, it's people who doesn't want to change, people who doesn't want to learn new things, people who want to do the very same thing every day. For you to be wealthy is for you to be able to test different types of ideas. You can't keep on doing the same thing every day and then expect change. You're going to be constant, right? So that's one of the most things that people are struggling with, because they fear change. You know, they fear learning. They don't want to learn. They just want to do the same thing every single day. So if you find that you're not comfortable with change, it defines you as a lazy person. You understand? Because life will just change automatically, even though you don't mind. So why don't you destroy the comfort? Anything that makes you comfortable, change it. You need to always have challenge in your life every day so that you can grow. You can test your abilities. You can see what you're capable of, what you're capable of and what you're not capable of. So if you find yourself not being able to break the comfort, then it's an enemy. It becomes an enemy in your life. It's a threat, because it's going to destroy your success. A lot of successful people out there is because they are successful because they're not comfortable. They made sure that they destroy the comfort while they still had time. So you want to wait for how many years? You want to wait for 10 years or 15 years for you to destroy the comfort so that you can see change. You don't ask yourself why this whole 5 years there's no improvement. Because you are living the same way, so you're going to get the same results. So you need to destroy the comfort zone. Learn new ideas each and every year. It's a privilege. So use the privilege to destroy the comfort and change your way of thinking. Change the habits that you do. Do different, have excuses for everything. Like for every problem. No, I can't handle this. I cannot do this. This is very hard. People who always make excuses. So it's people who always want to make excuses when they have to change a certain situation, where they had to change, come up with a different mindset, so they find it difficult. If you actually find yourself as one of those people, that's a very bad habit. And then if you don't actually find that very effective, you're going to remain in that very same situation. until you create change. Because remember that you're in control. You are in control of all the circumstances that are actually coming to you. Because every day you have an opportunity to make tomorrow better. So you must try and make sure that you reference a lot on the things that you do. Because usually in everything that you do, you always have an excuse. I cannot do this. I can do this. I cannot do that. I can do that. I cannot do that. Those things are very, very effective. They are very, very effective, and then they can actually affect you for a very, very long time. So try not to learn helplessness. Try to move away from that. Learn helplessness, it's people who are always tension relieving. They always satisfy themselves on excuses, not accepting that they need to make a change. They fear to make a change, even though the change will be beneficial or even the change will be good. It will create a betterment in their future, in their life. They still have, I cannot change, I cannot do this. So they always make excuses. Guys, if you actually find yourself as one of those people, guys, please, I would literally advise you. I tried that also. I was those type of people, but I tried to actually make a change. And I'm actually finding this life very interesting now, because everything difficult, I know that it's a challenge to actually become better every day, to become the best of myself, because I need to always challenge myself. There's no other person that I can challenge out there other than myself. So if I always make excuses, who am I hurting at the end of the day? I'm hurting myself. So guys, please, I would literally appreciate, not to say that you're a bad person or you're stupid, or no, not to say that you are not better or there's nothing wrong with you. It's just that the mindset that you're living in, it's wrong. It will actually affect you in the long run. So either way, it's not a problem. Let's focus on the last one. The last one is very important. The path of least resistance. I actually wanted to ask a question. Why do people love easy things? Why do people love to do shortcuts? Like, they don't like to go through the process of learning and failing on whatever they do, so that they can actually find 100 ways of making this thing better. Remember that for things to last, you need to go through pain. It's like you planting a seed, obviously, of a flower. It cannot just grow today. There's no shortcuts. It needs to take time so that the roots can come out, and then the flower can start to manifest. You understand? The flower will keep on growing because of the process that it actually took longer to grow. So please try not to be those people who doesn't want to go through the extra mile. You can't study. You can't tell me that you're doing a course of 4 years within 1 year. You can't study a course of 4 years in a year. It doesn't make sense. You understand? So everything needs process. Whenever you're writing an essay, there's an introduction. You can't write an introduction and conclusion and then submit your paper. It won't make sense. You need to write the process of why you chose that introduction and conclusion. You need to write it so everything can make sense. So everything has a beginning, a process, and end. A head, a body, and legs. So everything is a process. So you can't. The house also has a foundation. It also have the interior and the inside, and also the top, the roofing. So how can you have the floor, and then you also the floor and the roofing? So what about the sides and also the interior? Do you understand? So guys, please, I would literally actually learn some concepts when it comes to short-term performance when it comes to success. Because remember that we cannot actually promote this thing of you always focusing on short-term shortcuts, and don't, the leap of least resistance. Let's reduce that. It's very effective. That path won't take you anywhere. It will just kind of make you walk in circles and stuff. So I actually hope that it actually made a very good contribution to you. So I would literally appreciate your comments. Your comments are necessary, because we can actually tackle more. We can actually work a lot on the situations that you guys want to tackle. We can have an interactive conversation. It's very nice, because when I go through your comments and all that, it actually gives me a lot of insight, so I can actually know what you guys really want us to actually tackle more on that. So we can actually make a difference when it comes to tackling certain topics and certain concepts. Remember that it's also a branding organization also. So we're working hard on these things, guys. So, and I would literally appreciate you to share, also keep on liking, subscribing, because with your help, we can actually release a very good concept and a very good perspective. Definitely, I'm sure this educational inspiration can actually empower you guys and can actually make a difference in your lives. We're not here to say that we're better than anyone. We are not saying that we are specialists or anything. No. We're here to actually embrace the goodness in ourselves, to embrace the goodness in you, to make you acknowledge the great things that you can achieve, how special you are. So these things are very important. So guys, I would literally appreciate, we are good, we can do this, guys. There's nothing that we cannot do. If we can only put our mind to it, we can achieve anything. So I would literally appreciate you guys to keep on following our channel, keep on liking, keep on watching, keep on subscribing. I would literally appreciate you guys to share this with your loved ones, your family, your friends, your crews, whoever that you might find very close or in relation. It will actually mean a lot to us, okay? Hope that we see you on our next episode. Have a lovely day.